Hi guys, my name's Alison. This is going to seem odd. Well, I should imagine most of this is going to seem odd. It's my first time to YouTube and I am actually recording my intro at the end of my video. As you will notice throughout the video it is light outside, and then if you have a look in the mirror behind me it is now dark because I might have cocked up the intro. So I'm just going to do a quick hello. I'm Alison, like I said. I'll give you a couple of disclaimers. I tend to swear, I'll try to keep it under control, and I am completely new to this, so lighting, microphone, everything is going to be a little bit rough and ready. I will be showing you clothes today from a haul, so this bit, when it comes to clothes, I will be talking to you from here, which are on my bookcase at the moment, and then when it comes to wearing the clothes I will drop you down onto my desk below and you can see me from there and we'll go from there. Got a frog in my throat then, typical whenever you're filming. So that's the only movement, but I have a little mini microphone attached to it and it tends to move about a little bit, so that might be a bit of an issue. Also, this is not going to be just a clothing channel, it is a bit of everything because I do a bit of everything. So there is going to be some crafts and things like that, there will be some woodwork, there will be some art, painting, music, all sorts. So this time it's going to be a clothing haul because that's exactly what I've got. I bought everything with my own money, and I'm going to very quickly go through what size I am and, you know, the expectations. I'm based in the UK, so these are all UK sizes. The company that we're looking at today is Apricot. I think it is an online company. I'm not sure if it's based in the UK or not. I did very little research on them. I just knew I'd bought from the high street some clothing of theirs years ago and I loved it. And when I saw them come back I thought, right, that's okay. So please feel free to do your own research. As far as I'm aware, the website was brilliant. I'm dyslexic as well. Sorry, I didn't tell you that earlier. Not that that's a problem, but you'll understand if I suddenly look a bit confused and stuff, it usually means I'm trying to read something. So to find a website that's nice and easy to use is always helpful to me. The delivery, I made the order about a week and a half ago. It turned up a couple of days ago, so it's been about a week or so. It's all very well packaged, too much plastic for my liking, but it's still very well packaged. All the items I've unpackaged in the video because it took too many rustling sounds and I can't compensate for them, so the quality is extraordinarily good, as you'll hear me go through. So I am, for reference, I am 5'2" approximately. I am a comfortable 12 to 14 on my top and a comfortable 12 to 14 on my bottom. I am a 36D size bra. I will size up if it's a button shirt because you get gaping, and I will size up if it's a particular brand or jeans, so if I'm not sure I will size up because I do have a fair set of hips on me, as you will see. Okay, so let's get on to the video. Again, I apologise about the lighting, it's even worse now, but let's see how we get on. Hi guys, so this is going to be, I'm back again, this is going to be a bit interesting because I've changed up. I had a whole plan of how I was going to try these clothes on, and then I had an epiphany and thought, hang on a second, I'm doing skirts and tops, why can't I try them on together? Which I was doing, but I'm going to start the video straight off from that bat. So the first things that I am trying on, let me get you the prices for and the descriptions. So the first one is this top, this jumper. It's called the Green Zebra Drawstring Roll Neck Jumper. This is a size 14, UK size 14, and it was £22. It wasn't on the sale. I basically worn this to death. I have had it on straight from the package. The tag didn't stay on. It was flung into the air instantly and I was into it. So warm, and at the moment, if anybody's watching this that's from the UK, you know how cold and wet it is at the moment. Maybe not in comparison to some parts of the world, definitely, but it's cold for us. This, I wore it yesterday out on a walk, doing all social distancing. I was out on my walk for 3 miles. And it was terrible weather, but luckily it kept everybody in, which was great. I enjoyed it. And I wore just this jumper with a bra underneath and then my big woolly jacket over the top, and it was the perfect temperature. Absolutely loved it. I have paired it with the black croc print foiled flare skirt. This is a size 14. It was originally £22 and it was on sale last week at £12. Okay, so let me drop you down. Bear in mind my disclaimer about the noise if the microphone hits anything. I do apologise about that. Okay, so let's move things over a bit. Here we go. So this is basically, so we've got the top, the jumper. As you can see, it's a nice dark green. It's long sleeved. It is very fluffy. It is very soft. It's so gentle. It's very stretchy. I love, one of my favourite things about this is this black band at the bottom. I just love it. I don't know why, but I do. It's a functioning, sorry, I'm all like a sheepdog. It's a functioning drawstring, so you can have it as tight as you like, and you can, if you like this kind of look, you can have it put into your skirt or not. Whilst it's up there, for the time being, I will show you the skirt. So the skirt here, if I come right back against my radiator, I apologise about the mess by the way, it's just my bedroom. It comes, you get a good decent coverage on the bum. You're not going to be flashing anybody. I've just put some really the worst tights I could have picked for this, to be fair. Not the right colour. So it's just above the knee, but it's not a bad height. It's a stretchy fabric, soft, there's no lining, so it's, try not to flash it here, it's thin, but it's layerable. You could put a little petticoat underneath this if you wanted to. It's really stretchy. It has a zip at the side. It does have a hook and eye at the top. I'll show you how stretchy it is. That's your waistband, and then it has even more stretch in the skirt. So you can pair this, and you will see me put things on with this now because that's basically what I'm going to be doing. And for a tenner, you know, I am considering keeping this. I'm definitely keeping the green jumper. I don't know about the skirt yet. It's probably I will. For a tenner, it's really versatile. It's very nice quality. I cannot tell you the quality is excellent so far. So we'll see what happens there. But yes, that's everything I can give you on details for these. I would totally recommend either of them. So if you're in the mood for a skirt, or you need really nice warm jumper with a sort of, it is actually sort of like a proper roll neck, that is. And it's so comfortable. This, by the way, because it's so stretchy, I got it in a size 14. I could have sized down, possibly 2 sizes if I wanted it more in keeping. But this fits me like a 16 to possibly going up towards an 18. So if you like a bit of extra comfort room, this is perfect. You know, my hair is going to get more and more fraggled the more things I pull over my head and back and forth. So as the static rises, so will the hair, like the phoenix. I apologise about that. So I've kept the same skirt on, so we're still on the black croc print foiled flare skirt, size 14, and that was £22 down to £10. That's still the same skirt I'm wearing right now. We are now trying on the grey tie-dyed hanky hemmed top, size 16, and this was not on sale, it was £24. And I am going to drop you down to show you. Here we go. Hopefully I will be an expert at this by the time this has come to the end, or you'll just flip onto your front and won't be able to see anything, and I'll be like really grimmed out by it. So this is the hanky flared top. I am loving these type of acid wash tie-dye prints. Never been a big fan of grey too much, loved black, but I can't pull off a light grey to save me. It completely washes me out. But a slate grey or an inky or a gunmetal, oh, all my kind of jam. So this, if I show you where I am with the skirt, so it's almost to the edge of where that skirt was. So it's a good decent length. It goes round and there's another hanky point at the back, and it goes round, it comes up further on this side. You could, if you're brave enough, you could put shorts underneath it and put a belt around it and wear it as a dress. The hanky hem is this sort of it's not organza, it's crepe, type of crepe. The jumper itself is not a thick jumper. this is not going to keep you warm in winter. The sleeves are nice and long, the print is amazing, it is extraordinarily soft. It has a good amount of stretch in it. I got 16s because I like them oversized when I have them like this, almost like a dress. But this, let me just bring you back up again. This is not going to keep you warm in winter. However, in the summer and the spring, if you want something just to bob over, this is perfect. And if you like the longer line tunic look, again, this is perfect. And if you want to double it up as a dress, or over shorts or tights, again, perfect. I literally feel like I'm back in high school. I'm not kidding you, because I've left the same skirt on. Now this next item is the one that caused all the trouble. This is the one that caused the shopping spree in the first place. This is the item I saw on Instagram and thought, oh, I haven't got one of those, and it is kind of my non-style style, and let's give it a whirl. And that's what triggered it all. So you probably saw before when I did the introduction, I was wearing a cuff shirt, collar shirt. I do like them, and I kind of like having the collar done up. No tie or anything, but I do like having the collar done up. It's really, I don't know, I think it frames the face nicely or something. It gives me all those Wednesday Addams vibes, and we all love that. In fact, this shirt kind of does give me those vibes. It's between Clueless and Wednesday Addams. That's somewhat of a difficult mix. You will see me, by the way, look to this end of the camera, because that is where I can see what I look like. I should be talking to you there, so that's what I'm going to try and do. So this next item, let's go down. There we go. So this next item is a leatherette overlay on top of it. Well, it's a two-piece. The shirt is not detachable. It's all, sorry, it's not a two-piece, it's a one-piece. It's all one item. It is not detachable. It all comes in one. It's got a leatherette top. It has a zip at the back from top to almost the bottom part of the black here. It has a nice little collar. There's no buttons at the top of it. This is a functioning button-up shirt. You can undo all of these buttons, so you could probably undo it and tie it if you wanted to. But you can see what I mean about the school vibes. It's a bit different school, but it's still school. We've got button-ups on your collar, your cuffs, and they just reach over, almost touching my knuckles, but I do have tiny hands, but that's really quite comfortable for me. You can size up in this. It is stretchy. The leatherette's stretchy, so it's got a bit of room. I've pulled this on top of, I've basically pulled it over my head. Up we go again. It's like a ride, doesn't it, really? Living the life here. It's stretchy, it's soft, it's not thick. It's not going to keep you warm. It's a good spring to summer look. If you're doing, you know, you're wanting to do this sort of thing, you can layer with a leather jacket and things like that, but it's not going to keep you warm. Let me give you the description actually. It'd be good if I gave that information. Let's have a look. So this is the black leather look bodice shirt. Black leather look bodice shirt. Size 14. This was not on sale, it was £25. So I think it's the most expensive item. But I love it. Okay, so we've gone from having past school vibes to some sort of country western moment here for me. We've changed skirts and we've changed top. I don't know if they technically go together. They aren't meant to go together. I've not put an outfit together here. I'm just trying them on to show you what they look like. So the next one is the Rust Gingham fleece lined shirt, which I'm wearing now. It is a size 16 because this is a full functioning button up shirt. So I don't like the gaping, so I have an oversize on that one. It is not on sale, or it wasn't at the time. It was £24 I paid for this. And the lower half is the black fringe suedette skirt. This is a size 14. It was originally £29. It was on sale a week ago at £10. So let's drop you down and show you the damage. Okay, so I've not tucked this shirt in at the moment. I would do with this skirt, but I've not tucked it in at the moment because I want to show you the full length. So this is the shirt as you can see it. It has your full functioning buttons up and down. It's got a lot of, it's very light, it's stretchy and breathable. There's no lining on the top, well, the front two panels here. This is the interesting thing. As I switch it around to the back, there is fuzzy lining all up the back. And at first I thought, well, what the heck is that about? You'll know when you try it on. If you decide to go there, you'll understand what it's for. The there's buttons on the cuffs, they're functioning as well. They do have a button up here, which is why I've got one arm up, one arm down, one arm up, to show you. So it would cuff back. This is really useful to me for work. The reason I've got this, I've got plenty of these kind of patterned shirts, but I haven't got anything in the chestnut. But I like this element of it, because what I do for work, you really need to be able to get those up. So it comes to just below your butt on the curve, and it's just about starting at the hips here. So let's tuck this bad boy in. I'm not going to, can I tuck the back in? I don't think I can tuck the back in. Oh, not when I've done that to the zip at the moment, which is one of the small points I will bring up with you in a second. I'll just fold it. I'm going to fold it under at the back. I apologise about that. But now, there are some very beautiful points to the skirt, and then some slightly negatives, but mainly good points. The feel of it is amazing. The suedette is so soft, it lives up to its name. It is stretchy, so I'm just going to show you if I go back. So anybody who has, I have like doughy thighs, anybody who's worried about them sinking into you, this baby can move with you. There is not a problem there. It is a little bit shorter than I would usually wear, but I'm trying to get into my skirts. And for 10 quid, who's knocking it? I love this fringe here. If you have any issues with your belly being shown off, this fringe gives you a little bit of extra coverage, and it gives you a bit of a weird detail. I was going for sort of Western Goth. It has a nice bit of detail along here, just the studding. It goes all the way around to the back. Now, here comes the bit of the downside, and it is only a little thing, is when you zip it up, the zip will go no problem from here up to here, but because of the added extra fabric gathering around the zip at the top where the waistband is, it is a little bit tricky to get that up. It can go up, but just be cautious. You know, you don't want a broken zip on your hands. Just keep going at it, but gently. The next thing is, whereas you do have a lot of stretch here, you don't have any here where this part's come in. So don't think you can size up in this, because you're coming up to me. You're not going to be feeling your best if you keep to your true size, but sorry, not size up, size down. Don't size down in this, or keep to your true size, or size up if you're a little bit, you know, generous. I'm generous round the hips, not so much the waist, but I am very generous in the hips, and this skirt is amazing for that. It is so soft and it is so stretchy round the hips, not so much round the waist. I always have the problem of trying to get things, I've got to get them past the hips to get them up on the waist. So if they go past the hips, they're very often loose on the waist, and if I can get them, let's see if I can get them past the hips. So, you know, I know you women understand me. You all know what the truth is. We all have different problems. It's either too big, too small, too straight, too curly. You know, it's the way of the world. Too muscular, too flabby. One or the other, we're never happy. So that's the top and the skirt that I've shown you. I am probably going to stay in the same skirt for the next top, so you can have another look at it. Okay, bear with. Wow, I'm sorry if the lighting's changing a bit. We are experiencing high winds and rain outside. It wasn't forecast, I don't think, but it is blowing pretty hard out there. And yes, this may be an adult channel. I do realise what I just said, but you'll just have to deal with it. I can't take it back, and I don't know how to edit enough. Right, here we go. So as I told you, the skirt's the same, the top's different. I've left the top out. I know that's not very flattering, but I've left the top out to show you the length again. This is not my ideal top length. I don't like this. Some people, my mum absolutely loves this. I don't like this. The moment it lies across that bit, I am not keen. Don't know why, just not my best point to be clung at. So we'll go through the top first. It is lovely. It is very soft. It's like a jersey. It's stretchy, not loads of stretch, but enough. It's obviously sleeveless, as you can see. It goes right up the back. You've got your print on it. Stretch down, you have your neck as well. I'll show you that a bit better when we go up. I would wear this probably a bit like that in the summer. That's how I would wear it if I was dressing to wear this particular outfit. Again, you've got the skirt, you already know about the skirt. So let's bob up again. It's a very soft top, but it's warm, so it's a good one for spring, through the summer a bit, you know, maybe not the height of it, but you know, because it's sleeveless, it's versatile. I really wish I'd stopped looking at, I was doing really well the other day on looking this side, and today I'm definitely on that side. Right, so this one is, because I've messed up all of the routine that I was doing for this, so this one I believe is the khaki, leopard and zebra, yeah, the khaki, leopard and zebra mock neck top. This is a size 14. It was on at £18 and I got it in the sale at £12. So it's really, really nice, really, really soft, very good quality. I love the colour. It would go with quite a few items, skirts, jeans, whatever you want to put with it. I could see like wearing this actual outfit with a little leather jacket or something like that, or you know, maybe not look as wrecked as I usually do, because when I go into work my main thing is comfort, so I don't care what colours, what, you know, I'm mixing with what. I could be going against every fashion rule in the book. In fact, I think I have. I could be wearing stripes and checks and everything all at once. I don't care, as long as it keeps me warm in the middle of winter, in the middle of working outdoors and in a greenhouse, I'm happy. And in the summer, as long as it keeps me cool and protected from the sun, I'm happy. It's a difficult time for us redheads. Swear to God, the static build-up in my hair, for the love of Christ, do not touch my finger. I'm one of those ones that if I went near a shopping trolley right now, I'd be like halfway across the car park. Okay, so our next one is this. We are onto the dresses, I was right. This is the khaki floral embroidered mesh tunic dress. This was £24. It was down to 15 in the sale, and this is a size 8 to 10. And when I saw this on the website, I thought, I know these dresses, and you'll probably recognise them, these style dresses, and I know that they have stretch in them, so I'm going to chance it on the sale, because I don't think there were very many sizes left, and that's what I went with. So it is this sort of khaki to stonewash colour. It is a two-part. You can take off this completely and use this underdress if you wanted to, or I'd be more inclined to use the top part on its own, if you know what I mean, but it creates a nice ruffle. This for me is very, very comfortable. The length is good. The colour's a little bit washing out, but what I would end up doing, the neckline, obviously you are a scoop here, but it's just basically like a tank top type neckline. What I would end up doing is I would end up belting it. So I've got a little belt from Shein. It's just a cheap one, and it'll probably break. It'll probably break in a few months, but you know, it's what you pay for it, isn't it? And you know, everybody ties these belts differently. As long as it keeps, as long as it does the job a belt is meant to do, I don't see what the problem is. So that is it with a belt, and that's probably how I would wear it. It's kind of like got Robin Hood vibes, and I do like that. It is very, very comfortable. It is, this top layer is very, very stretchy with the lace. This is not stretchy, but it's wide. It's got plenty of room in it. So I don't see people having too much of a problem. Like I said, this is a size 8 to 10. I'm normally a size 12 to 14, so I don't see a problem with you guys getting your own size if you want it oversized, or getting it undersized. I don't know if any of these are left, and if they're not, then hopefully they will come back in the summer. But it's a really nice fit. It's a little washy out for me, but if you're getting into hippie vibes, which I kind of am as well. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of a debate whether I've saved the best till last, but to me, I've saved the best till last. This isn't the last one, by the way, before I say all of that. This is a beautiful dress. This has some good points and a couple of bad points, but not major ones that would knock it out of the park. I've got a couple of dresses in this style, and I thought, I like the colour of that one. Not so much the print, but the colour's kind of speaking to me, so let's see how we get on. So here we go. Down you go onto the lower echelons. Wish I knew what that meant. So you guys have all seen a dress like this. This is a perfect one if you want to do it. This is for me a perfect autumn dress, but it is a spring, summer or autumn, and if you've got thick enough tights, a big enough scarf and a big enough coat, you can get it out in the winter as well if you like. So it's got this lovely crepe type style on the top, nice flexible, stretchy, beautifully soft. Going across, it's got the elasticated waistband with a bit of stretch in it there. It's got the same, I can never remember what this is called, I'm sure you guys will let me know, but basically the same construction around the waistband as it is on the cuffs. I love that because I've got dinky little wrists, I've got a big arse and tiny hands and tiny feet and wrists, and it just fits nicely. It's not tight at all. For anybody who has bigger arms, I have big arms, just because I have small wrists does not mean I don't have big arms, but this has quite a bit of room for you to play around in, so you should be okay. There's a couple of issues with this one. I've pulled this over my head. I will just give you, I'll show you what I mean first, sorry. So first of all, your underskirt is reasonably short, but that's not a big problem. This is quite decently covered, but it's tight. So I will tell you the size in a minute. I think it's a 14. I could have done with sizing down for the top half. It's a bit big. I like it pushed back like this, and then it gets the silhouette that I like, but it can come forward. That is not a big problem. I'm not that arse that would have stopped me. Again, it's just little problems. But it does, you know, if you've got a big bust, this is perfect. If you've got a little bust, you're going to get a bit of extra fabric. And if you're in the middle of the road like I am, then you know, have a little bit of extra fabric. The other thing is you couldn't have sized down for this, because if you size down for this, you are going to size down for this. And whereas that suede skirt gives you a bit of give, this does not. You have a little bit of room left in there for me if this is a size 14, but other than that, it is fitted. You know what they're like for underskirts, but not a big problem on the grand scheme of things. If you love it, you love it. So let me just check what I've got for sizing for this one. So this is the green leopard tied pussy bow dress. Yeah, it was a size 14. I think this was on sale. I've left the tags on some of the tops, but I haven't written them all down. What does that say? 36. Yeah, so it was retailing at £36. It was on sale and I bought it at £20. So definitely keeping this one. This is definitely on the keep pile. This is perfect. It's so comfy. It's so comfy. And you can dress it up, you can dress it down. It's for warm or for cool. It's very versatile. And you got it in the sale. Can't knock that. So we are now on to our last dress, our final item, and you might not think it's the best to last, but for some reason I put this on my body. I did not expect it. It's not flamboyant or anything like that, but I put this on my body and it just makes me happy. It makes my body happy. It feels so good. The quality's been excellent all along the road with these clothes, so I thoroughly and heartily recommend trying out apricot. So this one made me laugh quite a lot because it is the one that I had least hope for of me keeping or being interested in. It wasn't flamboyant, the colours weren't bright, it wasn't particularly something extraordinary in style, but for maybe it was the model or whatever on the site, I just thought that'd be a nice summer dress, let's take a look. And then I've just checked the price, it's not on the sale rack, it's at £37, so it's our most expensive item so far. Oh, hang on, let me just check. Oh, no, I will take that back. Just let me double check my information. So we are on the khaki. Oh, I got it on sale. I'm now a lot happier. So on my notes, this is the khaki ditzy ruffle midi. There's the dyslexia. Khaki ditzy ruffle midi dress, size 14. It was £37. It's down to £20. And again, like I said, I wasn't really that impressed by the colour or the print or the style, but I put it on and my body loves it. My body loves it. It loves the fit, it loves the style. So I'm going to try and go as far back as I can and see if you can, I don't think you can see it, but literally you're about 3 inches, so it's about mid-calf level for height. It has this one rim of ruffle on the bottom. It has a really stretchy, thick underskirt in that olivey kind of colour. The khaki ditzy print is beautiful. It's giving me all the countryness that I need. On the back, I will try and show you here, but It has an open back here, but it has a nice overlap, so it doesn't fold too open, but it has a nice detail at the back. So for summer that's quite nice. I'm hoping you actually saw that, because you know, I could have just been, for lack of, it's probably an English phrase, but we could have been just pissing in the wind. There's my first set of swearing that I can actually remember me saying this time round. So the neckline is, I know this will annoy people having a bra under. A, I was trying stuff on and this is the bra I was wearing underneath it, and B, your disapproval means less to me than my comfort. My comfort comes first. So I would wear a bralette underneath this anyway. I would probably wear a little strappy bralette of a similar colour or something like that, because it makes me feel comfortable, it makes me feel secure. I don't want to feel nippled to the wind. So, you know, I've heard that expression, and I don't want it. But basically, sorry. So you can take your frustrations out about that in the box below if you want to, but I wouldn't waste your effort. So it's a nice little tie top neck, and then it ties up here in a bow, and then you're open to that back bit. I absolutely love it. If I kept one thing from this entire haul, it would be this dress, and I can't even totally explain that. I've not been disappointed in any of the items from this first shop. I've got to be fair, I have not been disappointed. The quality has been excellent, the sizing has been brilliant, the delivery has been good, it's exactly what it promotes itself to be. Lovely, lovely. If I do end up sending anything back, notice how I've changed now. If I end up sending anything back, I will let you know how that process went. If I have any issues with it, if there's any problems, I'll let you know how that went. If you don't hear anything back and you see me ordering again from Apricot, then you know that the returns process is, as to be expected, straightforward. Okay, so I hope that you guys have managed to stay with me all the way through this. I have tried to keep it down to a minimum, though I do tend to gab, as you can hear me go on. I hope you enjoyed it more than anything. Thank you for watching. If you really did enjoy it, again, I would just remind you to pop me a like or hit the subscribe button, and I would be epically ecstatic about that after I finish getting tongue twisted. But hopefully you've liked meeting me as much as I've actually enjoyed doing this video. It was kind of fun, a little bit hectic, and I'm sure I'll get used to it, but it's a challenge and I do enjoy those. So hopefully you will see me soon with something else completely random. Who knows? Who knows? If you've got any suggestions of anything that you would like to see, drop it down in the box. And you know, thanks for watching. Keep safe, guys, and look after each other.